So this question, we've got £75. 4/5 is going to Roger and Bethan. So the first thing to do is work out 4/5 of 75. If you type that in on your calculator, use the fraction button. So fraction, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, times 60. Sorry, times 75. The £75, and you get 60. So that's how much is given to Roger and Bethan. They're sharing the present of £60 in the ratio 2 to 3. So 2 boxes and 3 boxes. 60 divided by 5 is 12 because there are 5 boxes altogether. So £12 for each share or each box. So Roger gets £24, Bethan gets £36. Question 2 is a trial and improvement question. We know it's a solution between 4 and 5, so the first number I'm going to try is 4.5. So I'm going to do 4.5 cubed and then take away 5 lots of 4.5. So 4.5 cubed, take away 5 lots of 4.5, and that is 68.625. That is too big, so I'm going to try 4.4. And all I'm going to do is keep trying numbers until I find one that's too big and one that's too small. So 4.4 cubed, take away 5 lots of 4.4 is 63.184, still too big. 4.3 cubed, I'd like to see, you should carry on working this out for each one, but just to speed it up a bit, I'm just going to type it in. And that's 58.007, which is too small. And that's the key bit there. We've got one that's too big and one that's too small. I know the answer, therefore, is somewhere between 4.3 and 4.4. Now, they only want it to one decimal place, so it's either this one or this one, and all I have to decide is which. So I'm going to try straight in the middle, 4.35. So 4.35 cubed, take away 5 lots of 4.35. And I get 60.56. That means this is too big, and so everything else on this side is too big. So it must be somewhere here. It doesn't matter that I don't know where. The answer would round to one decimal place to 4.3. This looks a really easy question. So calculate the area of the right angled triangle. So I need to do base times height and half it. But one problem is they've given me the hypotenuse, the slanted side. They haven't given me the perpendicular height. So I need to know this. It's a right angled triangle with 2 sides given, so I'm going to use Pythagoras. So I know that the short sides added together, squared and added together, equal the long side squared. Because I'm looking for a short side instead, I'm going to take away long side squared, take away short side squared. So 25 squared, take away 7 squared equals 25 squared, take away 7 squared equals, it's 576. But that's the long side squared. You have to finish off by square rooting. Square, square, add or subtract, square root. And I get 24. So that means the height is 24. Now I can do height times base. 24 times 7 divided by 2. 27 times, 24 times 7 divided by 2 is 84. Put some units on. Did not put the units on here, so that's going to be worth a mark. Question 4. Imran earned £18,000 last year. He doesn't pay income tax on the first £6,475. So if you do 18,000, take away 6,475, it means that you have got, or he has got, 11,000 £525 that is taxed. So, for the next step, he pays tax of 20p for each pound he earned above that. So every pound of 11,525 is charged 20p. So I'm going to times by 0.2, because 0.2 is 20p as a decimal. So 11,525 times 0.2 is £2,305. That's how much tax altogether he's going to pay. He pays the tax in 2 equal half-yearly instalments. So the yearly instalments is the amount split in 2, which is £152.50. Do it on your calculator to make sure you're happy. And that is it. So to calculate the income tax he pays as a percentage of his earnings, we take the amount of tax he's paid, so that's 1152.5, and we divide it by the total earnings he had. So his total earnings last year were 18,000. If we do that on a calculator, so 1152.50 divided by 18,000, we get 0.06427. To make it a percentage, I just times by 100. So it's 6.4027. It's a bit of a long number of decimals for a percentage, so I'm going to call that 6.4%. I would make sure you write everything there so they can see the fully correct answer there as well.